Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Digit Blender by Sotek. Sotek, of course, being one of the people who was principally responsible for my channel existing. If I had to put it down to two people, it would be, apart from myself, it would be Sotek and Panthera. So thank you, Sotek, for everything you've done for me over the years I've been doing this. Before I get on to the puzzle, new patrons to my channel. I've been very lucky recently with people deciding to jump on board. Martin Jordan, thank you very much for jumping on as a new patron. I don't know if it was the poll or whatever that's just caused people to jump in. The nominations are over. Everyone can nominate now. But yeah, thank you to everyone. It really does make a difference, particularly now that yeah, times are a little tough right now. On the poll, I will provide the details below, but and there is a community post, which is probably the best way to engage if people want to talk about it or anything, which has both a playlist of all of the puzzles that were nominated. And then you can go to a Google form where you can choose your 5 best puzzles from the list of puzzles that were nominated. And if you do that, then anyone who provides an email address, not compulsory, will be in the running to win a puzzle book, the Enthralling Sudoku by Ashish Kumar. I will buy a copy and I will send it through. It's I've had quite a few people. It's only been live about 24 hours as of me recording this, and I've already had quite a few responses. So I'm not going to talk about how it's going, but I'm very happy that people are engaging. But yeah, anyone can vote. You don't need to be a patron of mine or anything. Anyone who's watching this can vote. So yeah, please go do so. I have said it that people can only vote once, so hopefully people are following through with that. Voting order, it is asking for 5 votes, but the voting order doesn't matter. It's just pick your 5 best puzzles. I am collecting email addresses, as I said, so I can contact people, but at the end of this, I will be destroying all email information that I've gathered from this. So I will use it to draw a winner and then contact the winner, and then all of the email address information will be completely destroyed. I will not be keeping any records of that whatsoever. So yeah, that's the way I'm doing it. Back to the puzzle. Digit Blender by Sotek. Okay, I am getting pinged. I am muted in Discord. Why am I getting pinged? Let me just completely mute my Discord. Okay, so sorry, got distracted by like 30 pings in 20 seconds. So probably the other way around. So how does this puzzle work? Normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have arrows. So on the arrows, the digits that are placed on the arrow, the sum of those will get placed into the arrow's circle. And that is true for all of the arrows in the puzzle. And digits on a palindrome, which are these silver lines, must read the same in either direction. So if this was, say, 1, 2, and 2, and 1, that would be fine because 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. If this was 2 and 1, this is broken because 1, 2, 1, 2, if I read this backwards, is 2, 1, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 1, 2 is not the same as 2, 1, 2, 1. They must be the same in either direction. So that's the way this works. I'm actually going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So, there's actually not a lot of information here. Which, I'm not sure I was told the difficulty of this one. Or if I was, I didn't check. So, I could be in for a bit of a rough ride. But I'm feeling a bit better today, so hopefully I'll be okay. So, my eyes are drawn down here to box 8 because these so these are different values, and because these reflect to here, so these are different values, but they're also different values because they're in the same row. But these sum to at least 10, but I'd expect these to be, because these are these are at least 1, 2, 3, 4. But these being at least 10 doesn't do much. It means that any of them, well, yeah, it doesn't actually mean anything. I mean, actually, they could be anything still. So that's not where to start this puzzle. Where do I start this puzzle? Is this set? Well, I've almost got roping going on in these columns. Like if I knew that was an 8. Well, no, this isn't the place to look. This is the place to look. I've almost got roping going on here. Because these two digits, let's mark them as yellow. New color palette, that's right. These two cells. So where does yellow go? It goes in one of those three. Or they go in two of those three cells. Now, it's either those two cells, or it's two of these three cells. Now, the question is, could I put an 8 up here? And this isn't restricted. And if I put 8 here, it'd be 8, 1. Because 8, 1 would be 9. So that would make one of these. Oh, that's cool. So I can't actually put 8 in yellow. Because if I put 8 in yellow, this is 8, 1. I'd have to put a 1 in here, but this is on a palindrome and would put a 1 in here, which would conflict with that 1. That's why that is there. So 8 can't be in yellow. So this is not yellow, and these are the two yellow, and these are the two yellow. And these see each other. So I can, let's do it this way, I can letter them. That is A, this is B, this is A by the palindrome, so this is B and this is B. This is A because it sees itself, and this is A and this is B. So they all resolve themselves that way. And I can actually connect these two lines together because these had to be yellow because I couldn't repeat. Now the question is, if I get out of letter mode, can I do the same over here? These, let's call them green, are the same as those. So green is in one of those three. But 7 isn't as restricted as 8 because there's two ways. Except it is. Oh, no, it can't be 7, 2. Because if this is 7, 2 making to 9, this would be 7, 2, and I can't do it. So this would have to be 7, 1. So this would be 7, 1. And this would be 7, 1, and I'd have to put a 1 in here. So this 2 is preventing this from being 7, 2, and this 1, by method of having to put 1 here, therefore 1 here, and therefore 1 would have to go into the... means that this green can't contain a 1 because it would bounce into here. So 7 can't be in green because of this 1 and 2. That's nuts. So these are both green, which means these are both green. And again, I can letter them. So let's do that again. Let's call this one C and this one D. So this becomes C, this becomes C, this becomes D, this becomes D, and this becomes D, and this becomes C. Right. Fine. Next. Now, A, B, C, and D are different. So yellow A is in here. Yellow B is down here. Could it be 2? Probably. Green C is up here. Green D is down here. Hang on. Wait a minute. Those two digits are those two digits. By nature of this one and this. This is just nuts. So these two digits are these two digits. And these two digits are these two digits. So this... has a maximum of 9. This has a maximum of 9, and this has a maximum of 9, which is 27. But this is a 1. So where can I put 9 in this box? I can't put 9 on a 9 arrow, I can't put 9 on an arrow, and I can't put 9 on an arrow. 9 is in one of those two. But hang on, these are 27. But with the 1 included, it's 28. And 40, an entire box of a Sudoku contains all the digits 1 to 9. Add them together, you get 45. 45, if I make these as big as I can, which is all 9s, then they're 28. 45 minus 28 is 17, which is the biggest I can make them if that is an 8-9 pair. So that has to be an 8-9 pair, and all of these arrows have to be 9s, and all of those are 9. Which is why this one is hanging off the top and this one is hanging off the side, so they don't see each other. And now these are the 3 different ways you make up a 9 arrow. One of them is 2, 7. One of them is 3, 6. One of them is 4, 5. 2, 7, 3, 6, and 4, 5. Well, I can't put a 2, 7 in here. So the 2, 7 is in one of these. So the 2 is in one of these 3 cells because it can't be D because D is here. So the 2 is in one of these 3 cells. 2 would make A7. Should put 7 in one of those 2, maybe. So this can't include 1 or 2. So this is 3, 6 or 4, 5. So these are 3, 6 or 4, 5. So these are 3, 6 or 4, 5. But I'd already stated that because the 2, 7 was here. Here or here. That's quite low for this. So the maximum I can put on here, this is 3, this is 1, 2. That would be 2, that would be 7. 9 in this box is down here. 9 in this box. It can't be there. It can't be there because of the 8, 9. Can't be on an arrow. So it's in one of those 3. Hang on. This 9 is seen there. These can't be 9 because they're on a 9 arrow, and that's an 8. So 9 is in here. So this is not the 9. And 9 is in here. What about in here? No, I've got all of those free. We are not firing on all thrusters. So it's got to be something about this, doesn't it? Or this. I mean, the maximum this can be now is 13. Right, the maximum this can be is 13, because if that's a 7 and that's a 6. So there must be a 1 on here, because if I don't, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5 is 14. So there must be a 1 in here, and it must be in one of those two. Now, 1, 2, if I don't include a 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, and 5 is 12, plus 1 is, yeah, I can do 1, 3, 4, 5. It all seems to be around 7 somehow. Well, 7 is in here. And 7 is in here. 8 is in here. Because it can't be up here. But 8 can't be here, because this would have to be 1, 9. So this is not the 8. 8 is in one of these two. So that puts 8 in one of these two. So this has been pushed down. Because it can't be 7, 8, or 9. Which it couldn't have been anyway, because it sees 7, 8, and 9. So that hasn't helped much. So, wait a minute, this can't be 2, because that would be 2, and this would have to be 1, 1. That's not 2. 2 is in here. This is 2, 7. I missed that for way too long. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, and this has now got a maximum of 11. But this has a minimum of 10. So I can't put 3 in here. There's no 3 in here. But these sum to 9. So if there's no 3 here, there's no 6 here. But one of these has to be a 6. Because one of these is 3, 6. Well, there's no 6 here, because that's the palindrome, and there's no 3 here. So we know there is a 6 here, and there is a 3 here. That means there's no 6 in those, so that's not 6 anymore. So this isn't 3, this isn't 3, this isn't 6. But there's now a 3 on there. Wait a minute. So this has a maximum of 11. So it's 10 or 11. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 5. But it must have a 1, a 2, and a 3 on it. Because 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11 is 1, 2, 3, 5. But I can't put 3 up here. So the 3 is down here. There absolutely is a 3 down here. Which means that's not the 6. Because if this was 6, this would be 3, 3. So this is not the 6. This is the 6. And it's either 1, 5 or 2, 4. Well, there's no 1 there. There's no 1 there. I should have not put those ones in. There's no 2 there either. So this is actually a 1, 2 pair. Because I have to put 1s and 2s on here. This is the 3. Now this is a 4, 5, so this is not a 6 anymore. This is the 6. These sum to 9. These are both 3. So there's no 3 anymore. That's a 4, 5 pair. And these carry over. This is 3, this is 6, this is 6, and this is 3. There's no 6. Right, these are all 4s and 5s because they have to be, because that's the nature of green. Right. I don't need yellow anymore. Bye-bye. Okay. 3 is in one of those two by Sudoku. 3 is in one of those two by Sudoku. Up here in this box, I'm not sure. This is a green, and it is, this is going to be a little tricky, it is D. C, however, can be in any of those. So where do I look next? Three, 1, 4, 3, 2, 5 is fine. 4, 2, 6. Yeah, I still don't know which way this goes. But the resolution of this was so clean. Seven is in one of those three. Six. It's possibly these arrows now. I'm not sure. So this or this. Now it can't be one. So this is a quad. No, it's not because there's a 2, 7 there. What can this be? It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 7, 8, or 9, and it's not 9. So this is only 7 or 8. It can't be 1 because it's the head of an arrow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So this is 7 or 8. Okay. So if it's 7, it can't be 1, 6 because it sees 2 6s. 2, 5? It'd have to be 2 and... It can't be 2, 5 because I can't put a 5 in this box. And I can't put a 5 there because of the 4, 5. So it would be 3, 4. And it would have to be 3, 4. No, I can't do 3, 4 because I can't put 4 in either of these cells. So this can't be a 7. This is an 8. Okay. So how do I make up the 8? Well, that puts 8 down here and 8 up here. 8 is not in the bottom one. So 1, 7, well, I couldn't put the 7 there, but I could put 1 and 7. 2, 6. Can't put 2 there. I can't put 6 on this at all. 3, 5. I can't put 5 in any of these. This is 1, 7. So this becomes a 3. Ah, that's not done much. Oh, it's obviously done something that I'm not seeing. This is very clever. 1 is now in one of these two by Sudoku. This is now a quad by Sudoku. 1, 2, not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 7, 9. Now this is not 1 or 2, so this is just a 7 or a 9. This doesn't seem restricted. Now this can't be a 9. If this is a 7, this maximum of 8, so this would have to be a 1, and it can't be a 1. So this is not a 7. This is only a 1 or a 2. So it's got to be this arrow now, right? We know D is down here with 8. We know C is up here somewhere. Why can't I resolve these? Because I'm dumb. So this can't be a 1, 2, can't be a 3, it could be 4, 5, can't be 6, 7. So it's 4, 5, or 8 only. Now, if it's 4, this is 1, 3. It can't be a 4 because I can't put a 3 on this, and this would only have to be done by 1, 3. If it's 5, it's either 2, 4, sorry, 1, 4 or 2, 3. Now, it can't be 2, 3, so it'd be 1, 4. This would be the 1, this would be the 4. So this is, it can't be 2, 3. Okay. What about 8? Yeah, that lots. So if it's 5, it can't be 2, 3, so it's 1, 4. And if it's 8, it's 1, 7. It can't be 2, 6. So this is only 4 or 7. Where does 3 go in this row? Can't put 3. Yes, this is a 3. So this is, oh, hang on, 7, 9. But I had 7. This is a 9. This is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6. Three. There's no 9 here. So this is the 9. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, and 8. Well, there's no 3 in either of those, so that becomes the 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But there's no 7 there. There's no 6 there. This is the 1. And this is a 6, 7. But that gives me this is a triple. This 3 means this is not the 3. This is the 3. This is the 8. This is the 9. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6. And there's no 6 in the middle here. So that puts 8 in down here. I'll mark that because it's all horizontal. So this is 2, 4, or 7. Wait a minute. No, 2, 4, 5, or 7. Because I was thinking, if this is 2, 4, 7, then how am I going to fill this out? But no, it... I am... Oh, that's beautiful. If this was 1, 4, 5, what would D be? Because it couldn't be 4 and it couldn't be 5. This can't be 1, 4, 5. That has to be an 8, which means that's the 7 and that's 1. No, wait. Yeah, hang on. This had to be 1 either way, didn't it? This had to be 1 either way, but either still, this can't be 4, 5. This is the 8, this is the 7, this is the 1. There's no 1 here. This is a 2. There's no 2 or 7 here. This is a 4, 5, which makes that green because it is now C. That was very cool. That 4, 5 looking at the same digit on a... Yeah, this was 4. This would have to be 5 and I'd have broken the palindrome. That's very cool. That finally gives me the 9 and the 8. This is a triple now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't be 1. So it's a 4, 5, which means it's C. So let's do this again. Green C. Which means this is known. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is a 2. This is 4, 5, 8. There's no 8 here. I can't believe I haven't resolved this yet. I mean, it's just me being dumb, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 go in there. Which means this is a 2 and this is an 8. And that still hasn't done anything. I need to figure out some way to resolve all of this. What have I got in this box? Nothing helpful. 1 is wide open. 2 is in one of those 2. 3, 4. 4 is in here somewhere. 5 is in there somewhere. 6 is in here somewhere. These are the same digit. Hang on, of course these are the same digit. Is that the trick? If this is 4, this is 1 and this is 2. If this is 5, this is 1 and this is 2. No, that just works. Of course those are the same digit. We know C is down here somewhere. 1. What's this quad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, 6, 9. Well, there's no 9 in here. There's no 1 or 2. Oh, this is a 6, 9. There's no 6 here. There's no 8 here. This is an 8. This is a 6, 9. And this 6 resolves it. That's the 9. That's the 6. Which means there's no 6 here. This is a 1, 2. This is a 6. This is now 4, 5, 7. And there's no 7 here. So this is the 7 and this is C. Green corner C. Which puts C. So C is up here and that's saying that can't be C. So I finally get the position of C up here. That is C. So that's a 4, 5. Which means I can tell what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. This is a 6. So that's a 7 and that's a 6. This has to be 1, 4, 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is 1, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 4, 5. Wow, okay. I have dropped the ball. Except 9 and 9 are taking 9 out of those. So this is the 9. Two is down here. This 2 made this 7 ages ago. I kind of need to pencil mark this box, don't I? 1 is down here. This is feeling very weird. 2 is in here. 3, 4. I don't know much about 4. Well, actually, I can place C in this box. C is right there. So that's not a 1. This is a 4, 5, and it is C. 5. Well, hang on, D is down here somewhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this. That's a 7. By Sudoku, that is a 7. Whoops, get out of letter mode. Go here and go 7, which means this is an 8 and this is a 7. That might do some damage because this becomes an 8. This is not an 8, and therefore this becomes, you guessed it, D. So this is now known. It's the 1. Oh, I'm still in letter mode. It's 1. So this, I need to put a D in here and I can't put it there. So this is the 2 and this is D. I'm still going to persist with this, even though it's probably not helping me very much. That is D, which is not 2, it is 4, 5. And this 1 makes this 2 and this 1. So D is now, I'll make all those 5. C is now 4. No, 4 in there. 5, 5. There'll be something. This is a 1, so this is a 5. I'm going to make that green, maintain my coloring. So this is a 5. We'll also make that green. This is a 2, and this is a 1, and this one has made this 2 and this 1, and that is the solution to Digit Blender. I get the feeling I got lost in there, like I went on a bit of a spin. Yeah, that was very cool. I have no idea. The almost roping that made me look at this and the trick with the 1 and the 2, that was stunning, particularly once you got to the 7 and it was restricted because you also had the pressure from the 2 and the 1, and that was really, really cool. But these little arrows and everything, and the amount of work they did, that's a very cool puzzle. Thank you, Sotek. Yeah. And yeah, that's a solid piece of work. Beautifully constructed. Well, thank you, Sotek. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you're enjoying the content. Thank you to all my new patrons, and please go and vote in the public poll. It will be interesting to see what people think of the best puzzles were. And as I said, there is a playlist there, so you can go and you can check out the thumbnails for reminders. And if you haven't seen any of those videos, these are the ones that were voted as some of the best puzzles I featured over the last 12 months. So that'd be a really cool playlist to go and check out for, I haven't seen this one. Let's have a look. Yeah, thanks everyone, and as always, good luck with your solving.